Welcome to day 33. We ran this morning, Mr. Miles and I, with one of the athletes that I coached in middle school. He's now in high school. Always nice to catch up with him, and obviously any athlete, current or previous. He's gonna jump on board, and we're gonna be working through the winter, trying to help him improve his running. So pretty excited about that. We had a great run. We were up in the forest and did some trails. It didn't start out so great. I think I still had a lot in my belly from yesterday, but I'm sure most people are kind of feeling that post-Thanksgiving food hangover. But it ended up feeling pretty good once we got going. It was a nice run. Very nice run. So did a little bit more research on packs yesterday, and man, the Raid Lights actually have some interesting packs. I'm kind of intrigued. I'll do a little bit more digging, but the 12 liter, I think it's called the Active 12 liter, looks pretty good. It's a little bit pricey. Prices are in euros, which will be even higher in US dollars, so might be a little bit of an investment, so I do want to do a little bit more digging before I purchase. But it does look promising, like I said. So I'm gonna look over a few reviews, watch some videos, stuff like that, for purchasing that. But yeah, pretty sure I might purchase that and see if that works out. The pack I ran in yesterday, I can always give that away. I've got friends that could use it, and I still have some gear, some old packs and stuff. If anybody needs those, don't hesitate to reach out, especially if you can't swing buying a hydration pack. I've got a few still left in store that I can certainly send. But yeah, so like I was saying, we did a nice 7-mile easy run today, and then came home. I did my treadmill hike, 16% incline, 4.6 miles per hour. So starting to feel really comfortable at the faster hiking speed, which is awesome. And then I did some weightlifting. I've just been trying to do variations of the movements that I am doing. Beginning at about 2 sets. Upper body, I do some pull-ups, weighted seated dips, and then variations of push-ups. Today I did push-up with a dumbbell row, and what else? Well, I did I call them boosters, and it's basically weight starts on the ground. You kind of do a deadlift up to the chest, and then you go into a squat position, then you stand, and then you do a press. So it's a full range of motion. Lots going on there. But yeah, so working on some upper body there, and then aside from the boosters, I did some box jumps. Did about 20 box jumps. I tried to not pause. I tried to just kind of bounce. So when I got down, I jumped up, and then jumped down, jumped right back up. There wasn't a pause. It's just one continuous motion, if you will. Got in 20 of those each round, which I'm building up, which is awesome. Did some split squats. I like the split squats because the single leg really isolates a lot in the hip region. So I really like including those. I did some single leg deadlifts. So you put a dumbbell in one hand, and kind of you're like a kind of a tippy twist, except you just reach down, keeping the back straight towards the toe, and the other leg kicks straight back, and so the back and the leg are almost in a straight line if you can get your weight down to your foot, which I'm not that flexible, but that's you know, single leg deadlifts. You do each leg, obviously. What else did we do, Miles? Ah, buddy. I think what else I did. No, I did one more. Sorry, can't think of what the other leg exercise was at the moment. But yeah, usually I do some sort of squat, some type of deadlift. I'll throw in lunges, step ups, you know, box jumps, this split leg squats. I like those a lot. Like I said, calf raises. Yeah, so some kind of variation of those in my workouts. And usually I'll get in 2 sets, and it just depends on how I feel for how many reps I do. I try to, you know, get in 30 minutes of lifting, so it's typically 10 to 15 reps, depending on what I'm doing, and you know, I'll add dumbbells for a challenge or weighted vest for a challenge, again depending on what I'm doing. But I like the variation, you know, for the exercises, because you can do all sorts of stuff, especially with squats, the different types of squats and the different types of deadlifts, lunges. You know, there's just lots of different options. Step ups, I like to do those with a weighted vest. Learned that from Patrick Regan. He's really big with the weighted vest. And sometimes I'll even add dumbbells to increase the challenge a little bit. But having that single leg isolation when you do your exercises is great, because it really isolates the muscles and lets you know if there is a specific weakness within any system or any muscle group. You know, you can definitely feel imbalances, weaknesses, immobilizations in which you can work on. And it's always great to consult with a physical therapist for those type of things, to kind of, you know, strengthen those regions. I know that my right hip is always my weakness and my fault. So I like to really work, you know, side planks with leg lift. You know, that's what I do on my core day. So typically every week I have 3 core days and 2 lifting days, each 30-minute sessions. So they're not a ton of time to do. And you know, you can even start with lefts and build up to that, or if you can only get in, you know, 15-20 minutes, it's better than nothing. So really like including that kind of stuff, because it really does help. You know, like I said, I can feel it in my climbing. You know, climbing's coming a long way. My general strength and recovery's a lot faster. So really am enjoying getting back to including this stuff in my regimen. Gonna race next weekend. The Headwaters half marathon. Well, excuse me, it used to be a half marathon. Now it's a 30K.